I'm gonna name it Niles.
Niles. That's my son.
Don't have to see you to know I love you, 'cause the feeling's deep within my heart.
Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to episode number 3 of the Forever Us series. My name is Vanna from Visionary Vanna, and how are you guys? I hope you're all vibing and thriving and feeling real good. So if you don't know what the Forever Us series is, basically it's a collection of 14 episodes or YouTube videos that indicate the storyline between you and your divine love. So this is episode number 3, and we are getting into the moment that they realize they're falling in love with you. So I originally had this titled as the first real conversation, but as I started thinking about it and picking apart a little bit more, I was like, okay, that kind of goes into like the real conversation is what's going to lead them into realizing, oh my God, I'm in love with this person. So this is the moment they realize they're falling in love with you. You have 3 piles to choose from. You're choosing between movies, like romance movies, though not all of them are really romance movies, but that's besides the point. Whichever movie is calling out to you, just close your eyes, ask spirit which one is for you. So we have number 1 with the movie Dogfight, we have number 2 with the movie Sydney White, and we have number 3 with Call Me By Your Name. So ask spirit which of these 3 is for you. Meditate on it, whatever you gotta do, and I will see y'all at your pile. Hello, my pile number 1s. If you guys chose the movie Dogfight, this is your reading. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe as it helps the channel out a whole lot. Comment down below if the video resonates. If it doesn't, if you have suggestions, anything, I love reading your guys' comments. Feel free to check the description box down below on how you can get a personal reading. And if you're watching this before... If you're watching this before December 31st of 2020, go enter my giveaway. Go. The link will be down below, so go enter my giveaway. You have no reason not to. Anyway, getting into what you guys got here for, okay? What is the defining moment of your divine love, future spouse, twin flame, whatever the fuck you call them, falling in love with you? What is that moment? So, you guys chose the movie Dogfight. I'm going to use this movie to try to get a little bit of messages like I always do. So if you haven't seen this movie, a synopsis of this movie, and I am going to be skimming points just to make sure I don't fucking, veer off track. But it's basically about Eddie, okay? He is a Marine in the Vietnam, okay? And this movie literally takes place in one day, okay? And it's about the one day, the one night where Eddie and his other Marines, his other friends, are attending a bar party. They're attending a bar event that's really fucked up, okay? It's called the Dogfight. And basically, all of them are supposed to go out and find the ugliest girl they can find, and whoever wins gets the money for it. So Eddie goes out, and he's like, going around trying to find all these people, and he meets Rose. And she's in a diner, she's playing music, on her little guitar, and he meets Rose, and she is a very easy target. She's not even ugly, okay, but she's a very easy target because not a lot of people talk to her. She's very shy. So he takes Rose to the dogfight. But as he starts spending the night with her, he realizes that he's falling in love with her and that he did a fucked up thing by bringing her to the dogfight. And so she realizes, and they get into this argument, but he continues throughout the night to persist on talking to her. So eventually they do go out, they go on they go on this date, I guess, this elaborate date, because again, this all takes place in one night, and they basically fall in love with each other through that one night. They are able to talk, to communicate. They are quite opposites if you watch the movie. Eddie has a very foul mouth. This motherfucker cusses all the time. Me too, I feel that. But anyway, sorry, Eddie. And Rose is the opposite. She dresses a lot more modestly. She doesn't really swear. But the thing about Rose is within the night, as it progresses, you soon begin to realize that she stands up for herself, right? She has a lot of like body confidence issues almost in the beginning. Especially after she finds out what the dogfight is, she gets really, really hurt, and she kind of goes home and just is like, wow, like, I can't believe I trusted them. Also, Okay, even though this is based on the movie, there's a musical that keeps coming into mind. It's the musical Dogfight. It's about the same story. So some of these details are kind of from the musical because that keeps popping up into my noggin. But either way, somebody here may like musicals. Da-da-da. But anyway. So yeah, she realizes all that, and in the end, he does end up leaving. They have sex, don't they? Yes, they have sex. They sleep with each other, and then he leaves. And then he comes back at the end. But we're not here to talk about the ending of the movie. So if you want to watch it, go watch Dogfight. It's a beautiful movie. It has River Phoenix in it and Lee. What's her name? Lily something. I don't know. It's like Lily or Lily. I don't entirely remember. So we're actually, okay, so coming just based on the synopsis of it, I'm kind of curious as to if your divine love, somebody here may have a different perspective on the other. So I'm just going to use your divine love as the energy, but feel free to flip it if it's you who is in this energy. But I kind of feel like your divine love may actually see you in a different light when they first see you. Don't be hurt. Okay, don't be hurt. But some of them may not be like just attracted to you from the start. And it's not because you're unattractive. It's, you know how there's those people who they don't really care for attraction. I feel like there's some people here who just doesn't really care for attraction. And it's when you start talking to someone that they really like realize, oh, this person is hot, right? I feel like that's kind of that energy where they're just like not really, they're not the shallow type of person. They're not the surface level type of person. They don't really care about appearance, first of all. So I don't know, maybe your person is just like, kind of like whatever when you guys first meet, but it's when they start getting to talk to you and know you that they realize, oh shit, this person is hot as fuck. I'm hearing, because the dogfight literally takes place in one night, all of this could just be a very quick-paced relationship. Like the start of your guys' connection could be very quick. So things could be happening very quickly, progressing very quickly. Feelings can progress very quickly. It could almost feel like definitely a lifetime, like you've been together multiple lifetimes, because that's how quickly things are moving, right? You guys feel really like at home with each other, comfortable with each other. Like it doesn't take long. I think there's a bit of an up and down with this connection, like because with Rose and Eddie, like there's a little bit of bickering back and forth from time to time, but they always seem to like kind of cling back to each other. And I feel like that could be the sense of this relationship, right? You guys have little tidbits because they're so different, right? Rose and Eddie are so different. So maybe you guys are like kind of, I feel like you guys are really different, but at the same time, you're the same in some way, some shape, somehow. It's like, I don't know, it's like an odd puzzle that just kind of works. Let's get into the song. And then we'll see what else wants to come through. That's interesting though. I don't know, maybe somebody here fights for their country. Oh, I'm hearing justice warrior too. Somebody's like an activist, a hardcore activist. Period. Go off. But the song that I channeled for you guys was the song Wanna Be Close by Avant. So the lyrics that came through is, I'm gonna get ya if it takes me until forever. No, you don't feel me if forever turns into never. I'll let you know my love is just that strong. And for you, never just ain't that long, right? This person is willing to persist. Literally like Eddie with fucking Rose. He was like, yeah, I fucked up, but I want you. I want you. I ain't gonna take no for an answer. So basically, like, he literally... Wasn't he getting chased by a dog at one point? Trying to fucking throw the rocks at her window.
He was climbing up and then he fell off.
Oh, yeah, there we go. He was climbing over the fence and fucking fell off, and the dog was, like, barking at him, was gonna try to eat him, and so he left. Yeah, he went back over the fence, got food, and came back. But he was persistent. He was like, I need to apologize. I feel guilty. I feel bad. I want to take you out. Come out with me, right? I'm gonna get you until it takes me, I'm gonna get you even if it takes me until forever, right? So it doesn't matter. This person loves you, right? This person is very persistent too. I'm hearing a fucking Aries. We got a fucking Aries up in here. Goddamn Aries. Aries something, I don't know. My Venus is in Aries. Does it explain a lot? I feel like it does. Um, but I'll let you know my love is just that strong, yeah, because they feel very deeply for you. They feel very strongly for you. Once they really get to know you, it's a wrap. They like, it's a wrap. Like, you're it. You're in goal. You're in game. Okay? They ain't nobody else is coming up in between y'all, because it's you and them and you. Period. You and me against the world. Okay? They don't want anybody else. They just want to be close. This song literally talks about, one of the lines that always comes in is, I want to be the skirt wrapped around your legs. So I don't know, maybe they like your thighs or something like that, but they want to be close to you. They don't want to be away from you. This person could be a little bit clingy. They could really just love your attention, just want to squeeze and cuddle and be all up on you. 25-8, period. I feel that. And yeah, there's just like, they feel like there's nothing that could really separate them from you. Even if you guys aren't together, like, they're constantly thinking about you all the fucking time, right? It's you and them against the world. Baby, got me. That's a song by Parachute, I believe. I'll put it up. You and me against the world. It's you and me against the world. Okay, they're willing to face any difficulties that may come up with this connection. They're willing to persist, because it's you and them against the world, period. I don't want to hear nothing else. So let's get into your cards, though. So where is it taking place? So these cards right here are going to give us some insight of where is the conversation that you guys are going to have taking place, okay? So we're getting into where the conversation, or where you guys may be at beforehand, the actual conversation, and what is that triggering moment for your person to realize, oh my god, I'm falling in love. So we have the 7 of Pentacles. Pentacles. We have the Magician. Baby, they got a number. We have the 9 of Wands. It's interesting. I haven't gotten that flip side in a minute. Oh, we have this image and this image. 2 and 4. Okay. So this conversation could be taking place somewhere at night. I'm feeling there's a little bit of, you guys are definitely going to be secluded, or at least if you're in some like public event, you guys are going off to, you guys are going to be in your own little space. Right? Someone may be luring the other person. Hey, follow me. Come this way. Follow me. Come this way. See how her hand is out? It's like taunting him. Come to me. I don't know if you guys can really see. Oh, I need a camera. But yeah, they're kind of just like, come my way. So if you are in some public event for some reason and you're around other people, you guys are definitely going to pull off apart from others, and you will be by yourself, right? Kind of like this seclusion energy. See the way that he's holding on to her, and he's like, I just want you, right? It doesn't matter if anybody else is around. They're kind of chatting in their own little space. There's a lot of back energy. Why can I not talk? There's a lot of back energy here. This person is not wanting to let, whoever I'm channeling right now, they're not wanting to let me, they're like, stop exposing me. Stop exposing me. Stop exposing the moment I fall in love. Like, I'm really struggling to find words to like speak. Like, they're not trying to let me talk. Let me talk, you dick. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I love you. It's okay. But I am going to spill some of the beans. But the back is here, right? There's going to be a lot of vulnerability. And it's going to be in an intimate, oh my goodness, please. It's in an intimate setting, okay? A very intimate setting, okay? Because when I see the backs, I always get internal, inside, okay? Intimacy, vulnerability, openness, willingness to share, okay? So you guys are sharing raw emotions. What's sticking out to me is the back of this coat with the 7 of Pentacles. This is something that's been, okay, so what I'm hearing is the moment that they're falling in love, I'm hearing that they're going to realize this very, very soon. We have the the tree imagery here is sticking out to me, like almost like the Tree of Pentacles or the Seven of Pentacles twice, right? This plant is growing, this tree is growing, it's flourishing, and I feel like they're gonna realize this very, very soon. But this person doesn't really like to share that. They're not going to share that right away, right off the bat. This is not yeah, it's not going to be shared right off the bat, though they're going to realize very, very quickly. I feel like it's not going to take a long time, right? Because you just draw this person in. You're almost this energy right here, and this is them. Like, you just draw this person in. The way that you talk, the way that you walk, the way that you look, like, they just, everything about you is basically everything they've ever dreamed of. I'm also hearing, though, you guys may be a little bit different from their usual type, because I just got brought back to the movie, and right, he thought Rose was ugly at first. So maybe that's that energy of they're not immediately, not that they're not immediately attracted to you, but they're like not immediately just like, they're a little bit iffy almost because you're different from what they usually go after, but you are very attractive. I think you are someone that they've wished for a long time, that they didn't even necessarily realize they're manifesting. You see this little flower, all the flowers that are around him that are growing, and then the one that's right behind him, right? This is something they've been nurturing for a long time, that they've been protecting, but I feel like they didn't even realize they were protecting it, right? That this is what they've asked for, that this is what they've wanted. My lips are dry as hell. That's random. Maybe this person likes the look of your lips. But anyway, I feel like this is going to be, it could be, again, you know how I said it was going to be secluded? I feel like you could actually be at a party, but the moment they realize that they're falling in love with you, it's like you guys get a moment alone together, because we have this right here, and for some reason I'm getting like dizzy, like drunk or intoxicated or something like that, like almost like moving in slow motion, or like losing your balance or something like that, like kind of like that, not entirely stable, if you know what I mean. So you may be drunk or high or something, I don't know, under the influence or something, or they might if you don't do that, or even if it's neither of those, somebody just may be tired, like exhausted, like some sort of exhaustion. We have the Nine of Wands here, yeah, so it could definitely be some sort of exhaustion. So maybe somebody is sitting down and the other person just comes over and decides to talk to them. I feel like it's going to be a bit of a shock, though, that this person comes over, because if you look at her face, I mean, just as best as you can see it, but if you look at her face, she's kind of like, whoa, like, what's actually happening, what's actually going on. So I feel like someone's gonna walk over to the other person that's been sitting there, and there's gonna be a little bit of a shock, like, whoa, this person's actually talking to me, they're actually communicating with me, whoa. Whoa, I'm on their mind. I don't know why, it just sounded like fucking Cartman there in my mind. Maybe somebody here like South Park. Okay, so anything else as to where this takes place, Spirit? Oh, there might be dancing involved. They just showed me her feet and they look very elegant, so I don't know. They may be dancing involved. Maybe somebody here has a foot fetish. That, I swear to God, that comes out in at least one pile. If you get the same pile, and I always mention a foot fetish, please let me know. Please, because I swear there's always one pile where I fucking mention that. And I'm just like, all right, go off. If you like them toesies, go off. You know, live your best life, I guess. So anything else? Okay, we're gonna get into what the actual conversation is now. So what is the pivotal conversation that kind of solidifies the fact, oh, I'm falling in love with this person? What do you guys potentially talk about and discuss during this conversation? So we have slow it down. We have your perfume smells like your daddy's got money. See, there's that Hamilton song. Maybe somebody here could really like musicals. The timing is just off. I get off to the thought of you. I'm holding a card that is not supposed to be here. Give me some room. Give me some room. We have friendship and bride. Okay. What is the conversation? Yeah, okay, so I feel like like I said, so I told you how I felt like there was that energy of things almost rushing. I'm gonna look at this picture, so I'm gonna pull it up. At things almost rushing a little bit, because you know how in the dogfight it all goes down in one night, right? I think you both feel like, whoa, things are getting intense. So maybe, you guys are talking. Okay, so they have sex in the movie, like I said. I get off to the thought of you. So this person could talk about the fact that, yeah, I'm really sexually attracted to you. Yeah, you're just sexy. You're hot as hell. You know, I think about you all the time. I think the way that you speak, the way that you move. I think about being inside you. I think about you being inside me, however, you know, the roles work. I think about touching you. I think about you, right? And I masturbate while I do that. I send you a lot of sexual energy. I feel like, see, if this is in a setting where there's like, it's like party involved, somebody could be drinking and this is why they're emitting this stuff, right? Get off to the thought of you because things are drinking, but they like the way that you smell. Okay, with this, your perfume smells like your daddy's got money. They like the way that you smell. They like the cologne, perfume, whatever it is that you wear. They like your scent. They think about your scent often. This is sitting underneath. So that could be something that they get off to the thought of, the way that you smell when they, I don't know, when they're around you. They just really like your scent or something about, yeah, the way you smell. But what I feel like really is the moment that, even if they don't realize this is the moment that they're falling in love with you, the moment that kind of triggers something in their subconscious is, I feel like you guys have this conversation and you are, yeah, I feel like it's you. I really feel like it's you. And if not, then it's this other person. Whoever is the more, okay, there, I don't know. I might have a lot of cross-watchers here because I can't really pinpoint the energy. So one person involved is going to be drinking a lot or smoking or whatever it may be. They're going to be some sort of intoxication. I'm really, truly feeling that from one end. Because in Dogfight, who's drinking? Good old Eddie. But whoever, I feel like, that's so interesting. I feel like, and I just saw 2112, I feel like the roles are kind of reversed. So, or like similar to the movie. So somebody here is more of the rose energy. I saw 2121, so that could, I feel like it could be a lot more of the feminines here are the rose energy, just because, not that you guys are more modest or anything like that. I'm just getting her energy. You are able to dial yourself back a little bit. You don't really judge everyone right off the bat. You are really open. And I feel like if someone crosses a boundary, you're not afraid to speak up. While the masculine energy are a little more, I want to, erratic is what really came into mind, but I don't necessarily think they're erratic. I don't think y'all are erratic. I just feel like you guys, kind of say whatever's on your mind. You're not really worried about other people's perceptions of you either. At least when you're drinking. Okay, somebody here is worried about perceptions in the sense that you have like a persona you have to keep up. Maybe you know, in your job or something like that. But when it comes to you drinking or smoking or something like that, that all goes out the fucking window. I saw 2222, okay? That all goes out the window, right? And you kind of, you turn into this like suave motherfucker, right? You know how to speak or something like that. See, maybe that's why I'm stuttering and slurring and shit, because y'all are drinking. Damn it. Or I could just be mush mouth because I don't know how to speak English apparently. But yeah, somebody here, the more feminine energy, is gonna be like, yo, we gotta slow this down, okay? Because I feel like they feel the exact same way for their masculine, but they realize how quickly things are moving, right? With this advancement card, they realize how quickly things are moving, and it's kind of like alarming. Like, we need to slow down, okay? So they're like, hey, let's slow it down. You know, it's not the right time. We can't do this right now. Yeah, I am attracted to you too. Yeah, I'm into you too, but I'm gonna deny you right now. I'm not gonna let you touch me. I'm not gonna let you get with me. I'm not gonna let you fuck me. You're kind of gonna put them in a friend zone, my feminines. You're gonna stick them in a bit of a friend zone. Like, this is not the right time. This is not the right time for us to be involved with each other in that manner. Things are going too quickly. Even though I'm into you, things are going too quickly. And this conversation right here is going to shake the masculines a little bit. They're going to be like, oh, wait, what? What the fuck? Like, I just got done. I feel like my masculines don't get denied often enough. What the hell? Y'all, some of y'all was players in the past. Some of y'all was players in the past. But I don't feel like my masculines get denied often enough. So when you say this shit, when my feminines say this shit, that's gonna shake their boat, and they're gonna be like, whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, you just said no to me? All right, that's hot. You know, I want you even more for that reason, right? You just denied me. I want you even more, right? That I want to be close. It doesn't matter if you continue to tell me no. I'm going to keep chasing after you. It's me and you. There's nobody else. Go ahead, keep telling me more. I feel like the more that you, like, deny them, the more that they want you. And it's not even this energy, though, like, if you tell them, yeah, you want them, that they're gonna stop wanting you. Like, no, this person wants you. But the more that you deny them, the more that you tell them, nah, the more they're like, yeah. Right? The more they're like, but I want, right? Like, I want. See, and for you, never just ain't that long. This person knows in their heart that they want you. Your divine love knows in their heart that they want you. So even if you keep telling them no, they gonna keep coming right back in. All right, so let's go ahead and look. I have one more set of cards, and this is going to be the pivotal moment. So the actual moment that they realize, oh, I'm falling in love with this person. So is it during this conversation? Is it after they go home when they're thinking about it? Let's see what we got. The Queen of Spheres. Oh no, baby, this is definitely during the conversation. The Three of Swords, Eight of Wands reversed, yep, and the Nine of Spheres. Yeah, this is most definitely the conversation itself. When y'all have this conversation and whoever it is, you deny them, or again, reverse the roles if that's the case, but whoever is this Queen of Spheres energy, whoever embodies the Queen of Spheres energy, I feel like it's more the feminines, but I don't know, the roles could be reversed for some of you, where the masculine is the type of person, the masculine is more in Rose's energy. But again, it's going to vary from person to person. So just think of how you are and assign the roles accordingly. But whoever is this Queen of Spheres energy, this energy of groundedness, the moment this Queen of Spheres speaks up and says, no, you're not getting this right now. This is not happening right now. Whether it be I'm protecting myself, or it be this just isn't the right time, something, you know, it's no. This is when that person, your divine love, the other person involved realizes, damn, okay, because that's going to trigger something in them. Because like I said, some of my lovelies here, y'all don't get fucking denied enough. People just give in to you. And so when this person is just like, that's not happening, no. It strikes something in you. Something gets shook to your core, and you realize, oh, wait a minute. They really just stood up for themselves, and they told me, no, this is not happening right now. What is really going on, right? Something's going to strike within you when you realize, I think you're just really going to be like caught off guard, right? Because it's going to force you to slow down. It's going to force you to slow down and have to evaluate, okay, this person isn't going to budge either. This person isn't going to give in, right? This person is really in their power. Holy shit, yep, I love them, okay? Holy shit, yep, this is the one for me, okay? They're not just going to let me take advantage of them. I'm going to have to fight for this person. If I want this person, I have to put in the work, okay? It doesn't matter how long this takes. If this is the one that I want, I have to put in the work. You're just really going to realize, whoa, this person is the shit. Right? Like, this person is the shit. They're not going to let me take advantage of them. They put me in this friend zone. They told me, hey, no, okay, we can be friends, we can talk, you know, we could chill, but that's it, right? I'm not giving, you're not getting none of this, right? And it's just, it's going to kind of be a bit of your wake-up call as well. Like, you can't just screw over everyone and think everyone's gonna love you for that, right? You're not gonna be attractive anymore if you continue to be a dick or an asshole or whatever it is that you are. And so this moment becomes your your wake-up call, this conversation, them actively saying that's not happening tonight, is the moment that you realize I'm falling for this person, because this person knows their respect, right? This person respects themselves. That's interesting. I'm talking to a masculine right now. I'm talking to someone straight up. But of course, you know, everyone else watching this, where it is the other way around, just flip the roles. I just felt like I needed to address someone in that moment. But yeah, that's that moment that they realize, hey, I'm into you. Hey, this is the one I'm gonna marry. This is the one I'm falling in love with, because they're not gonna let me treat them like dirt. And that's kind of the same way with Eddie with Rose. After he realizes what he did and he hurt her, and she was still kind of like hesitant, like, I don't really want to fucking be with you. He started to fall for her. And there's one scene in the movie where they're sitting at a cafe and she's just like, stop swearing. Does it like get you anywhere? And he just did it again. So when the waiter came by, she just started saying a bunch of swear words, and he was looking at her like, what the fuck are you doing? Because this takes place in like the 60s, I think. Yeah, because Vietnam. Is that the right time zone? I don't know. I don't know history. Don't judge me. But whatever, this takes place back then. And it's kind of odd for, you know, women don't act like that. And so she started doing it, and he just started laughing because I was so out of her character, but she still did it to prove a point, right? She stood her ground. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. My pile number 3s. This, or pile number 1s, what the fuck? My pile number 1s, this is 30 minutes long, so I'm gonna fucking cut this off. But thank you so much for being here with me today, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, lovelies. Hello, my pile number 2s. If you guys chose the movie Sydney White, this is your reading. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel out a whole lot. Comment down below if the video resonates. If it doesn't, if you have suggestions or anything, I love reading your guys' comments. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel out a whole lot.
You just said that.
Yep. Feel free to check the description box down below if you would like a personal reading from me. And if you haven't already entered my giveaway, and this is happening before December 31st, 2020, go into my fucking giveaway, okay? Let me give a free tarot reading for you. Go. And let's get into this reading. So we have the movie here, Sydney White. So I'm gonna kind of do a little bit of a synopsis. Now bear with me because I'm really bad at these. But so this movie is about Sydney White, and she is trying to relive the legacy that her mother lived. So she goes to pledge at a sorority that her mother was in, and her mother passed away. So this is the reason why she is doing this. And she basically tries to go through the whole like pledge process. Shut up, Amber. She tries to go through the whole pledge process, but the thing about Sydney is she was raised by her dad, right? So she's kind of a little, not necessarily a tomboy, but she doesn't really dress up. She doesn't really know name brand shit or anything like that. She's not super girly, huh? Okay, then she's a tomboy. Will you shut up and let me record? She doesn't really dress up or anything like that, because she's more of a tomboy, right? She used to hang out, her dad was a contractor, so she hung out with a bunch of fucking contractors, like a bunch of little boys and shit like that. So that's basically what it is. And the sorority pledges, what are they? I don't fucking know. I don't do that shit. But they are basically like mock her and all that shit. But the thing is, the love interest, even though this isn't, and let me clarify, this isn't technically a love movie. It's more so about a coming of like finding oneself. But the love interest is like the hunk of the campus, like everybody wants him, and he's really interested in Sydney because she is herself. And so the lead girls and the sorority are like all snippy and pissy about that. So basically they make sure that Sydney doesn't get in, and they humiliate her for that. And so she ends up getting tossed out, and she meets the 7 boys. Okay, so it's the story of Snow White, basically. So they're like the 7 dwarfs, and they're actually all just a bunch of guys that got put in this really trashy house to live in because they were like, I don't know, they had nowhere else to live. And so she starts living with them, and she basically helps them get confidence in themselves, realize their talents and their strengths and the things that they can do, and the love interest starts to fall in love with her for this reason, and she starts loving herself as she is. Like, she doesn't feel the need to change who she is anymore or try to fit in with anyone, because she realizes that she's kind of the boss of life, and it's because she's entirely herself. So with me saying that really shitty synopsis that I told you was going to be shitty because I'm really bad at synopses at summarizing, Sydney White, the fact that you chose the movie Sydney White, what I'm feeling in regards to the energies of you and your person, it's the fact that you are wholeheartedly yourself. You are authentic into yourself. You are authentic in yourself. I cannot talk tonight. You are authentic in yourself. I saw 3, 2, 1 when I said that, and your person likes that about you. They like how true you are to who you are. And I feel like you're a very caring and loving person, right? You give your all to people, and you give your heart to people, and you make sure that people are taken care of, right? So let's get into the song that I channeled. I actually channeled the song Can't Help Falling in Love with You. I know it's by Elvis Presley, but I always think of the 21 Pilots version. Doesn't matter, either one. But the lyrics that came through was, wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you, okay? So this person, like, immediately off the bat, your divine love just knows that you're the one for them. They love you. They care about you. You are everything to them. You're all that matters to me. Okay, Justin Bieber. I don't know where that song came in from, for what reason, but yeah, you're the only one that matters to them, right? You mean a lot to them. They care a lot about you, and they care about your heart and who you are, and the genuine essence of your heart, right? So I feel like it doesn't take very long for them to fall in love with you. It's almost like a little bit of a fairy tale, like Snow White, right? It's like love at first sight, because they see how true you are in your power, and how true you are to yourself and to the person that you are, and to the people around you, okay? You're just very genuine. I feel that. You're very, very, very genuine. And your divine love can't help but sense that too. And that just really draws them in. They're really, really attracted to that. They're really fond of that. And they can see themselves in a sturdy connection, in a stable connection, in a genuine and earnest and honest connection with you. So let's go ahead and get into these cards. God damn it. I can't believe I did that. Wow. Why am I like this? Maybe you're really goofy. I don't know. I'm in a really goofy energy this pile. But yeah, maybe you're really goofy. Okay. So let's get into this. So the very first thing that we are trying to figure out, okay, we're figuring out 3 things. Where is it taking place? So where is this conversation that's taking place? Okay, the actual conversation. And then where in that conversation kind of triggers that realization, okay? Or is it like they go home and that realization triggers the moment that they realize they're falling in love with you, okay? So we're talking about where you guys are going to be at, a conversation, like a pivotal conversation, and then that realization moment. So right, we're getting into right now is where, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Swords. And we have the 5 of Swords. Ooh, and then we have these 2 images right here. Okay, I feel like it's in there's going to be some sort of element where you're just going to have to stand your ground, I'm sensing. With this little dominance card that we got right here, even the Queen of Pentacles and this 3 of Swords. Someone may have hurt you, or someone may hurt you or say something that just makes you pop the fuck off, and you have to stand your ground, right? You have to choose that decision to walk away from the old you of just allowing things, taking what people throw at you, taking what people dish at you. You have to make that decision to walk away and stand your ground so that you're not hurting anymore, okay? You don't want to hurt anymore. You're tired of being this broken up rose. You're tired of being these swords within the heart, right? You're tired of holding on to all this pain. And so the moment you stand your ground is that moment that they realize, whoa. I'm not getting specific places because it might vary, but I feel like there's definitely going to be music involved. Music in the background. So maybe this is like a house party, or maybe this is, I don't know, where they're playing background music somewhere. It could even just be like a dinner or something like that. It's just like a place where music is involved, where you guys are. It could be classical music too, or just older music. Because you did choose Can't Help Falling in Love with You, and that's from Elvis Presley. So it could be older music that's playing. Some sort of like, I feel like it's not like anything like too crazy though. It's more like relaxing type of music, or music that you vibe to. It's a very grounded energy, and it's also a very like relaxed setting. Like there's, even though the conversation I feel like maybe a little bit intense, it's very relaxed. It could actually be raining for some of you, or some sort of like poor weather, so snowing outside or something. But it's a very like cozy setting. We have like the oranges here with these two that keep sticking out to me, and I just feel like it's a very cozy, it's a very cozy setting, a cozy vibe. What else in regards to where this conversation is going to take place for my pile number 2s? I'm hearing food places, coffee shop, cafe. It could be, like I said, some sort of little diner or something like that. It's very like comforting, like comfort foods and yum yums and just being able to kind of just vibe. Sorry, I'm trying to get my shit back up. Oh, why did I do that? Damn it, it's fine. It's fine. Very intimate. Someone here may be playing a guitar or listening to music or something like that. Could even be out in like a meadow or something. And I saw Tintin when I said that, yeah. So some of y'all could be going outside, outdoors on a walk in a meadow and a field and something. There's something on a hike. Where you guys are just kind of getting intimate, right? But I feel not intimate, like physically, like emotionally and spiritually and shit. On a deep emotional level. Because there's some sort of like, there's an indication here that someone's gonna have to walk away from something, and I feel like it's an old version of themselves, right? In that moment, even though we're not getting into the conversation necessarily right now, something is gonna be said in a conversation or something that's gonna force the other person to realize, okay, this is my worth. This is what I deserve. I don't deserve to be treated like this anymore. So I'm choosing the decision to fucking leave, to walk away, to choose me, to stop this heartache, this pain. Let's go ahead and get into the conversation, actually. Since I'm summarizing based on these cards. Okay, we have creative here. Let me move these out of the way. I need some pace. Some space. Definitely someone having to assert their dominance, though. Okay, stand their ground. We have creative. We have our song plays often. Okay, music is very, very significant to this pile, for sure. I'm really hearing oldies and stuff. Marks on your body. I don't want to miss this opportunity. Sorry, not sorry, and staying in, right? Okay, the conversation that, I wonder if for some of y'all, this could be an ex relationship. This could be someone from your past, okay? And so this is that energy that you're trying to forgive them for what they've done. Forgive them for what they said. Maybe this was someone who was in and out of your life, right? Maybe that's why our song plays often. You guys had a song together that they listened to all the time. Maybe they sang it to you or something like that. Your song plays often, so they hear it all the time, right? And this is someone who just kept coming back into your life. in and out, in and out, in and out. They were never really, I saw 1, 2, 3, 4 stationary. And you just got tired of their fake ass apologies. You got tired of their games, right? The things that they were saying. They fucking bruised you a lot, right? The marks on your body, they bruised you a lot. They made you just feel icky. And they were like, you were over it. You were tired of it. So you decide to go out and hang out with them. You decide to go out with them again, but you're still harboring this pain. You're still harboring this hurt and this resentment from what all the shit that they've done. And but yeah, this creative too. This could be someone who's very creative, who plays music. I'm hearing they have a creative way of speaking to you, right? So maybe they speak to you through music. Maybe they speak to you through poetry, through some sort of art form. I feel like that's the way that they best communicate their truest emotions, is through some sort of creative endeavor that they do. And basically the gist of this conversation is them saying, I miss you. I don't want you to walk away from me because of the shit that I've done in the past. Please forgive me, right? I feel like they're trying to get your forgiveness. They're trying to get your... They're trying to get your forgiveness and trying to get... Yeah, they just want you to forgive them. Right? They need... Okay, so I feel like for some of y'all, you were avoiding this person for a long, long time. Like, you're like, I don't want to fucking talk to them. I don't want to see them. I don't want to think about them. Fuck them. Right? They hurt me. And so you're trying to get... They're trying to get your forgiveness. And basically, they're like, we got to figure out a way to get them alone. So I feel like you guys may go out to eat for some of you because of the way that she's eating here. So they may ask you to dinner. I know you don't want to see me, but please, just one last time. And something's going to tell you, fine then, right? So you're going to go out, you're going to see them, and you're going to be like, what motherfucker, right? You got 5 minutes. But you're basically going to be like, kind of almost apathetic, right? Like, you're going to be a little bit like, I don't really want to be here. Okay, yeah, cool. Everything you're saying, all right. Aloof, not really going to be like into it. But they're going to be very vulnerable with you, right? They're going to be very vulnerable with you and be like, listen, so I fucked up. I know I hurt you. I know I scarred your heart. I know I put you through pain, but I can't help the way that I feel about you. Even when I try to stop thinking about you, I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop. You know, you're my muse. Somebody here really does make music. You're my muse, or make something, right? Because you fuel them up inside. You give them emotions, you give them feelings, you help their creativity, right? Everything that is that they do, it's because of you. Everything I do for you, okay? You spark up this creative emotion in them. You spark up like inspiration. You're their inspiration, and they don't want to lose you. Okay, I know I fucked up in the past, but I can't lose you. Don't leave me, baby, please don't go. Okay, they can't help the way that they feel about you, and they realize now, even though they fucked up in the past, that I want to be with you, I want to stay with you, don't leave me. Okay, this could have been a connection, like I said, that was flaky, or this person was flaky, or maybe they did one thing, okay, and you were so in your power, they did one thing and you were like, hell no, right? They hurt you, they cheated, whatever the fuck it is, they were deceiving you, and you said, I'm fucking done, and you left. That was it. It took one thing, just one. You were like, nah, no more, right? And this like shocked them because no one ever actually left them, and you did, and you were someone that they actually wanted, and they realized, whoa, I really just did something bad. Oh shit. I gotta make this up to them, right? Because this is probably like, I'm probably gonna lose them for good if I don't figure it out. And so this is the conversation that's kind of going to be taking place. So let's see, what is that pivotal moment that they realize they're in love with you? What causes them to realize? We have the King of Swords, Page of Wands, Three of Spheres, And Two of Swords. Yeah. They realize it's a decision that they need to make. They have to be honest. The moment that they realize that they're in love with you, that they're falling in love with you, is the moment you stand up for yourself and just and I feel like you guys fall onto the same page. There's some decision here that's needed to be said, that someone has to make, right? There's a decision here that someone has to make. Or maybe, okay, yep. So you guys give them an ultimatum, right? Either you get your shit together and we work on this. We have to do this, you know, maybe we have to go to therapy or whatever it is if this is a marriage. Either you get your shit together or I'm done, okay? This is not like I'm not playing with you. You have one option to make. I'm giving you two options. You have one decision to make. Are you coming in here? But yeah, you give them an ultimatum and you straight up tell them to make a decision, because you're not playing this shit anymore. And this person is going to be very honest and vulnerable with you, right? I feel like there's going to be a sense of emergency in the way that they speak, right? They're trying to tell you how they truly feel about you before you walk away. So they're trying to stay grounded in their emotions, but a lot of passion is overtaking them. And so they're just kind of speaking, like it's almost like word vomit. Like they're not really thinking about what it is that they're saying. They're just kind of speaking, because they don't want to lose you. Yeah, this person's gonna be like a little bit all over the place, and you're just gonna be like, okay now, you know, okay. But they're really gonna be trying to get through to you, hey, this is how I feel about you. It's this conversation that they definitely realize that they're falling for you, or just the moment that they realize that they're gonna lose you. But this conversation is really going to strike up a lot of emotions in them. But like I said, I feel like you guys are going to fall into the same page through this conversation. Like something's going to be said that's just going to make you guys fall onto the same page. And you guys are just going to realize, okay, this is where we're at. Okay, this is where we stand. We can do this together. We can work together. We can figure this out together. Almost like, you see how the hand is like lifting up right there, like how he's lifting up his hand to him. It's like, okay, let me grab your hand and raise you up together, and together we will get through this. Together we will figure this out. You guys are finally going to become a team at this point, when there's vulnerability that's being said, okay, when they're being straight up about their emotions and what it is that they're feeling, okay. All cards are going to be laid on the table. Like nothing is going to be hidden, because I feel like if they hide anything, you're truly going to be done, right? You're going to walk away. You're not going to want to deal with them, and they feel this, they sense this, right? And this person's just like, I can't help, okay, the way that I feel about you. I feel all these emotions, these really intense emotions, and I know the way that you make me feel. I know that you are my passion, you are my joy, and so I need to figure my shit out for you, and I'm willing to figure my shit out for you. And it's in this conversation that they realize, and the moment that you guys connect and finally get on the same page, that they realize, yeah, this is definitely the love of my life. Like if I wasn't sure then, I'm definitely sure now, that there's no one else for me. There's no arguments that we can go through that's going to make me want to be away from this person, that's going to make me want to stop loving this person, because this person is the only person who forces me to see my worth while they're seeing theirs. But that is what I have for you guys, my pile number 2. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, lovelies. Hello, my pile number 3s. If you guys chose Call Me By Your Name, this is your reading. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it helps the channel out a whole lot. Comment down below if the video resonates. If it doesn't, if you have suggestions or anything, I love reading your guys' comments. If you would like a personal reading from me, that is down in the description box below, and how you can go about getting one of those. And do go check out my giveaway, okay? December 31st, 2020, I'm doing a free giveaway for a free tarot reading, 3 free tarot readings. So go check it out if you have not, and enter. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this reading. So you guys chose the movie Call Me By Your Name. So I'm gonna be entirely honest with you. Hold up, let me fix this. Let me fix my ideal. Though there's nothing wrong with this movie, there's a lot wrong with this movie. I've watched a lot of LGBTQIA movie or QIA plus movies, but this is not one of my all-time favorites. It's very aesthetically pleasing, and there's elements to it that's very beautiful. The dad's monologue in the end, chef's kiss, but it is not my favorite for certain reasons. But yeah, it came into mind. I said, should I use it? Spirit said yes. So this is the movie. So getting into a quick synopsis of this movie. This is about a 17-year-old Elio and how old is fucking Oliver? An older man, Oliver. I don't know how old he is. He's an American student. He's a student. I don't know. He's a college student, and he's working as an intern underneath Elio's dad. So they go to Italy, or the American student goes to Italy to stay with Elio's family and them, and they kind of have a romantic encounter. Okay, Oliver is much older than Elio, and it definitely shows in their relationship dynamic. The relationship dynamic is very you can tell the maturity level between Elio and Oliver. Oliver is very much way more mature than Elio, and in the way that he acts. There's a lot of sexual tension between the two of them, though, like from the start. And I think that's the way that Elio kind of shows his sexual tension, because he's 17 years old. He's still fucking basically learning everything. And they have this weird dynamic, this weird relationship dynamic where it's like really, there's heavy sexual tension, but at the same time they're trying to like learn from each other, and it's very like immature on both ends. Even though the maturity level of Oliver is way higher, the relationship as a whole is very immature, just because of the way that it all kind of goes about. But they do eventually fall for each other. I don't know, should I say that? I don't really want to, I don't know if you haven't seen the movie, I don't really want to spoil the ending for you, but it's a very realistic view on what sometimes happens with certain relationships, and how things just sometimes don't always work. And it's a very beautiful movie that holds a lot of different messages. So I'm interested in regards to your relationship dynamic with your person. There's a sense that there could be an age gap, like a drastic age gap between you and your person. A lot of people could have shocking opinions if they find out about this relationship. It could be a bit taboo in some way, some shape, some form, somehow. You guys could be same sex. I could have same sex, or just normal, that's like a shitty way of saying it, but relationships here that aren't of what most people see on the daily, if you know what I mean. I just feel like, I don't even really know how to describe it. I feel like your relationship is complex, right? It's a little bit confusing. Like, how do you describe what's really going on here between you and your person? And there's nothing wrong with that, right? People kind of look at your connection and think, how the fuck is that working, right? Like, where did they get the idea that this is connecting? How did they meet? How did they decide to fall in love? I feel like a lot of outsiders have opinions on this connection, and yeah, and they just have things that they feel the need to say, but it's like, it's not your place, get out of here, right? There is definitely though a lot of sexual tension, right? Very intense. You guys are very sexually attracted to each other, very drawn to each other. I'm really feeling that in my body right now. and it starts off the bat, like off the very first meeting. And so let's get into, okay, so I channeled a song for you. The song that I channeled was the song Hold On, We're Going Home by Drake. The lyrics that came into my mind was, I can't get over you, you left your mark on me, I want your hot love and emotion endlessly, right? They really are drawn to you. They're really, really into you. They really, really like you. They really like the way that you look. And yeah, you left a mark on them. It's like, if you guys had one encounter, like this could be someone that you just had like a one night stand with, or like a quick hookup with or something like that, and they just can't stop thinking about that one night, right? You really like just captured their attention that one night. You literally left a mark on them. You could have literally left hickeys or something on them. But they want to feel you. They want to be able to experience that with you for the rest of their life, right? Like that one little encounter meant more to them that they really realized it was going to. And they just can't get over it. Maybe it was something that happened over the summer. Maybe some of you guys were just like, it was like a summer fling or something like that. I just heard Summer Nights from Greece. That's a summer night, right? Like those times of getting to spend with each other when you guys were running off and doing your own little thing. This is a very kind of like high school crush type of vibe, high school fling type of vibe, like spring break type thing. I don't know. It's very like childish type of love, which isn't a bad thing. It's just like there's a lot of innocent and impulsive and free type of energy to your guys' connection. It's just very playful and very charged with like emotions. I feel like this is just emotionally charged, sexually charged. Almost like you guys couldn't get a handle on your emotions. So let's see. We're getting into 3 different things. We're getting into where this... Okay, so we're getting into a conversation basically that prompts the moment of them realizing that they fell in love with you. So, or that they're falling in love with you. So we're getting into the energy of where this is taking place, the actual conversation itself, and what is that realizing moment that they have, okay? Is it during the conversation? Is it after the conversation? Did it happen like way before? So let's see. We have the 7 of Cups. We have the 3 of Pentacles. There's a lot of light energy here. The 2 of Pentacles. Okay, we have these 2 images. Yeah. Okay, this could definitely be like some like quick encounter, something like that. But pile number 3 is where it's when you're pursuing. Okay, so you're gonna kind of involve yourself with this conversation or something like that when you're pursuing something, and almost seeking help. Like I feel like you're gonna reach out to this person for some sort of help, right? There's a dream that you want, there's a dream that you have in mind, and you're gonna seek them for some help, but they're kind of gonna be here with like this. See how he has like this box, or this I guess it's like a cement or something in their hand. I feel like it's just like a, and then there's the rose here. I don't know, so some sort of gift or something, right? Unintentionally, you're kind of going there for like pure intentions, but I feel like this person is kind of a little bit unprofessional. So if this is just like a business partner or something like that, they're a little bit unprofessional because they like you. They like the way that you look. They want to court you. They want to be with you, right? And you're just here like trying to juggle your shit. You know, you see that ship in the background, then you're trying to get your goodies to come in, right? You're trying to focus on your dream, on what it is that you want, and you're just reaching out to them for like help because maybe they're in the same field as you or something like that, and they just your divine love just can't help it. They're like, they want to devour you, right? They want to and take you whole. They want to love every inch and piece of you. They adore you, everything about you, and you've captured this hold on them, right? Like they like kind of get suffocated in your energy. They just don't really know how to handle it, what they're supposed to be doing. They're just that drawn to you, that attracted to you. And so they make this offer. They have this little gift. They're like, here, I want to love on you, I want to be around you. So I feel like this could be in an office setting, or this could be just some casual meetup that you have, but I feel like it's in terms of business. We have a lot of pentacles here, so I do really feel like it is in terms of business, in terms of you just seeking to get help from them, seeking to help your dream become a reality, right? And so you're seeking their help because maybe they're in the same field, or they just have a little more knowledge on the situation than you do. And they just come in like, hey, I got something for you. Here's a little rose. Hey, here's a little necklace, a pendant. Hey, here's this, I don't know, some food for you. I don't know. They trying to offer you something. They're trying to get you to stay with them and just talk to them, right? This ship in the background could be them trying to give you a shit ton of presents. Oh. Sorry. My body's stiff. Oh, see? Look at that. They're trying to make you sore. There's a lot of sexual energy here. What? You guys are definitely feeling really intense. Like I said, this could be someone that you have like a one-night stand with, and you didn't really intend for anything to come out of it, but you know that they have like a business going for them or something like that, and you're just like, let me just reach out for some help, you know, because I know they'll help me, I know they'll reach out to me. And they're like looking at you hungry this whole time, and you're kind of like, oh no, what did I get myself into, like involved. I feel like you kind of know too when you're going, like you kind of know, like I want them to be looking at me like that. I want them to be interested in me. This is interesting. Okay, so let's get into the actual conversation, what it may consist of. They can do so much better. Somebody here could be in a relationship with someone else. I feel you. Yeah, they cannot get you off of their mind. If you have one little encounter, even if it wasn't entirely sexual, I'd smoke with them. Even if it wasn't entirely sexual, they can't stop thinking about it. Talented. The screw and sweetheart. That is, yep. This person is going to want to court you, okay? This is, honestly, some of you guys may even end up having sex again. I feel like for some of you, this could even just be like you guys aren't even in an actual relationship, or this isn't business or anything like that, right? This is like, well, no, I do still feel the business thing. I feel like could, for some of you, not for all of you, but this could be someone that you are just sleeping with. And so you do call them up in hopes of like, this time I'm for real. We're just going to work on what we need to work on. And, things get escalated again, right? They give you that look, you hooked, y'all fuck again. Because we have the screw here. So there's a bit of an energy like you guys are fucking again, potentially. But talking about the things that like the actual conversation, right? I feel like it's this like you guys are talking, and they can do so much better, right? Like they're speaking to you like, why are you in this situation? Somebody could be in a relationship, but I'm actually feeling like this is more so about a job, or someone that you have something that you have a connection to that you can't really pull away from, and they're just like, this isn't your worth, right? You're worth more than this, and you know this, so why are you staying in this energy? Like they're talking to you about this, like, why are you staying in this energy? You're so talented, you're so gifted, you have so many things going for you, so many things that you can do. Why the fuck are you focused on this one thing? What is really going on? Why are you keeping yourself stuck? When you have all this talent, when you have all these gifts, why are you dealing with this one individual that's not giving you more? Or why are you in this one job that's not giving you more, right? Like, get out of this. But they're trying to chill with you, right? So maybe some of them are going to try to get you to like eat an edible. Here, smoke with me. Just chill with me. Just stay with me, you know, have a couple of drinks. There's no, like, narcotic involved, they're just gonna be like, you know, stay here. Just, here, listen to this music. I got this new song that I was listening to. Listen to this. They're gonna try to keep the conversation going because they want to stay, right? But they're going to admit to you at one point, you know, I feel you. I think about you all the time. That one time that we had that encounter, that one time I got to feel you, touch you, be with you, be involved with you. I can't stop thinking about it. I feel you all the time. I feel when you're hurting. I feel when you're in pain. I feel the way that you were touching me. I feel the way that you were speaking to me. I relive those moments. I relive these memories, okay? I can't get them out of my head. I think about you all of the fucking time, 24/7, right? I just want your body. I want to feel you again. Please let me feel you again. This person is going to have gifts for you, okay? They want to offer you things. This person is very sweet, very kind. They do really enjoy you. I feel like this person's love language is definitely physical touch. This could be someone who's very, very flirty. They're not afraid to say what they need to say, you know, a little smooth homie. I just saw 1010. This person just really likes you, really likes you, and they want you to stay, and they want you to be with them. And it's through these conversations that they're realizing, okay, there has to be something deeper than what, you know, than just us fucking, than just us sleeping together. There's something more than just me being intimate with them, because they want to make you stay. I feel like this person doesn't really understand it, though. Like, through this conversation, they're not understanding why they're doing all this. They're really not getting it. It's not making sense to them, right? They know that they're interested in you, but this person may have been a bit of a player in the past, or a bit of a they don't really do relationships. Maybe they've just never experienced a lot of relationships, or maybe they just kind of avoided them, or maybe they just haven't been romantically involved with a lot of people. And so this is just kind of confusing them a little bit, like, what is this feeling, right? So what is this feeling so sudden and new? They're just confused. They're just confused as to what's really going on. Why are they feeling this way, right? So maybe there is a sense for some of you, right? They try to say that they're not interested, that they don't really care, that you're not really on their mind like that, but that's just not true, and you know that. And yeah, they imply it a lot. I feel like this person talks a little bit in, like, riddles almost. Like, you really have to listen to what they're saying, because I feel like they're the type who, they'll compliment you, and sometimes say something backhanded underneath, not intentionally, it just kind of comes out that way. Or they'll just be speaking, and the way that they speak is very different. I mean, you guys chose Call Me By Your Name, right? Literally, a lot of the scenes is them going, Elio, Oliver, and they're calling each other by their own name, right? So Oliver is calling Elio Oliver, and that is something that is the way that they speak to each other. It's something that they understand. It makes sense to them, and it impacts them in some way. And I feel like it could be the same for this person. And honestly, you are one of the probably the only one that actually understands them. This person speaks in a very interesting way, and the way that their English, the way that or their language, whatever it may be, the way that they speak is just very different. It doesn't make sense to a lot of people. Like I said, it's almost like they're talking in riddles, but you understand it. You are able to make sense of what they're saying, of their words, the way that they speak. And I think this is why they're into you, why they're drawn to you. And it kind of scares them a little bit. I feel like this person is infatuated with you, honestly. Like, your divine love, especially at this point, they're infatuated with you, and it scares them a little bit. So they're trying to tell you, hey, I love you, hey, I'm into you, or hey, I'm falling for you, hey, I want you to stay with me, hey, can we actually, like, make something more than just us fucking? And they're trying to explain this to you, but it's like in riddles, right? They don't really know how to straight up just say, hey, I like you. So let's get into the moment that they realize. What is the actual moment that they realize, hey, I'm in love with this person? So we have the Ace of Cups, or I'm falling in love. Six of Cups. Okay, yeah, a lot of emotions being revealed. The Nine of Wands reverse. And the Five of Cups reverse. Yeah, it's whenever things are being vulnerable and open. Okay, I think the moment that they accept their feelings, I actually feel like it may not even necessarily be this exact conversation, but the after effect when they're at home thinking about what you guys talked about, this Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups in the reverse. They're reflecting back on the memory of the moment of you guys being together and having this conversation, and they're thinking about the conversation and how emotionally and vulnerable they were. And I feel like it's the way that you received their emotions as well, right? The way that you took in what they were saying and how you took them seriously. I feel like a lot of people don't take this person seriously. Like I said, there's a sense of immaturity to them, and a lot of people just think of them as a joke, but you take them seriously. You listen to them with, ooh, that's falling out of my hands. Yeah, I see that Six of Cups just flipped in the reverse. This stems from a childhood thing. People did not take them seriously as a kid. People always see them as a kid, okay? Maybe this person is younger than you, or just, if not younger than they are emotionally younger. This person has a childlike spirit to them. They enjoy life. They like to live life freely, and people mistake them as being irresponsible for that reason. But you listen to them. You see them as a man, as a woman, as whatever they identify as. You see them as a person who is intellectually smart, who's very mature for their age, who just likes to have fun. You see them for who they truly are, right? Their vulnerability. Is that an eye up here? I don't know why. Okay, maybe not. But it kind of looked like an eye dropping down. At least that's the visual that came into my mind, like an eye and a teardrop dropping from it. So you see them for who they truly are, and their emotional vulnerability and their truth and their power. And they appreciate you for that. They really, really appreciate that you open yourself up to them, right? So this Nine of Wands being in the reverse, yeah, this is, and I saw 2222, so this is exactly when this is gonna take place when they're exhausted, right? After being so emotionally open, emotionally vulnerable, this is gonna happen when they're exhausted. That's all 2233, okay? So when they're at home at night laying, this is, and they're reflecting back on this conversation, reflecting back on what was said, on how you viewed them, how the way that you looked at them, the words that you spoke back to them. Maybe this conversation with the talented and you deserve better, maybe that's something that you say to them, right? You deserve better than this energy that you're in. But they're just going to think back to the way that you were so attentive to them and listened to them and felt what they were saying, and this is going to be the moment that they realize they're in love with you, right? No more playing victim. They feel like they finally was able to express themselves clearly to you, to make sense to you that these are my feelings, you know, take what you may with them, but these are my feelings. And you listened to them and you felt them, right? And this is, again, that energy, I can't get over you. You left a mark on me. They knew this is going to be their realization, okay, this feeling, this infatuated feeling that I'm having, the reason why I'm so drawn to this person is because they listen to me, they feel me, they understand me. This is the love of my life. So even if nobody else understands my language, they understand my language because we speak the same language. We speak as one. There could even be an actual language barrier for some of you. You guys could live in two different parts of the world, but somehow you guys are able to just communicate and make sense of each other. This could be foreigner energy. But yeah, that's the moment that they realize they're falling in love with you, is when they're going back, reflecting on the conversation that you had about the intimacy of your guys' relationship, and them being vulnerable and you being vulnerable, and both of you guys connecting over your vulnerability. But that is what I have for you guys, my pile number 3s. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, lovelies.